So we've done a video about the Las Vegas UFO crash, right? That happened like last year, but now there's apparently new reports on it. News channels are talking about it. Once again, they're interviewing that teen, the family, right? That actually came out and said that they saw 10 feet tall, 11 feet tall, 9 feet tall aliens back in their backyard. They were scared. They also said they were frozen with fear. Call the cops. Cops don't pull up. They take their sweet time. Maybe they were having donuts or something. But we find out quickly after that they thought that it was a hoax. There's no way we can have the Alamos in the backyard. But half an hour later they show up. They say they saw like a meteor that crashed, perhaps, right? They show up and there's a whole lot of discussion about that happened last year, but now apparently we're talking about it once again. And indeed, I made a video just the other day on it, which I will link you in just a little bit. I got a bunch of these videos that I want to share with you as well. We got Geneva, Zurich video, pilot catching UFO. We also have this Queen City news. First of all, I want to play you this clip where they talk about increase of UFO sightings. Yeah, hide your kids, guys. Like the video if you like it, dislike if you dislike it. Welcome on in or welcome back.
Maykay, what's going on?
Yeah.
Transportation correspondent and pilot Maykay Beeler has the latest on this. Maykay, what's going on?
Yeah, it's creepy. Here we go. So yeah, with an uptick in UFO sightings and lawmaker interest in getting to the bottom of it, finding answers to these mysterious sightings, it's a head scratcher. Well, back in the day, America's fascination with UFOs, now renamed UAPs for unidentified aerial phenomena, was fueled by science fiction and wild imaginations. But in recent years, video released by the military showing odd craft flying at unimaginably high speeds, flirting with fighter jets, well, that's intensified interest. The sighting in Las Vegas is another oddity on a long list of unexplained alleged UFO encounters.
Yeah, those of you that have not seen this video, obviously, like some of you might have seen a year ago when this first happened, but there's an update video on it, which I will link you in the pinned comment and towards the end of this video, so I got you with that. Yep, the News Nation did a very good video. They interviewed the guy once again, and the guy still claims that, yeah, like he saw those things. And the craziest part here is that it seems truthful. Now, obviously, nobody knows what happened. I'm not claiming to, yeah, the aliens, that the Alamos showed up, and they try to pet them, but they were like, nah, bro, like we ain't your chihuahuas, you cannot pet them. Okay, yeah, fair. But the guy seems truthful, and the guy's still keeping up with the same narrative that he had back then. Like, he saw something, I saw something, I'm not lying, this and that, something crashed, right? 10 feet tall, 9 feet tall beings in the backyard, saying the same, and not necessarily selling any book or anything, because normally nothing wrong with selling books or anything like that, but like sometimes it's a dead giveaway, right, where somebody would come out and claim that they saw the aliens and then would try and sell books and courses, not necessarily courses, but you feel what I'm saying, right? A lot of people would take that as a hoax, a way of making money. But with this guy, nothing of that sort. The family's like, hey, we don't want to talk about it. The guy, this kid, this teen, age, I believe he's now 17 or 18, could be wrong, coming out talking about it again. Basically, he was interviewed. He didn't come out talk about it. It just happens to be News Nation asked for the interview, and he was like, okay, I'm gonna give you my interview, and saying the same thing he said last year. So either what he saw, he believes it, or what he saw was actually aliens, or I'm not sure. Listen, I was not there, right? Even though I'm a believer that we're not alone, but either that he saw something and it was non-humans, okay, or he saw something and he truly believes something was there, but could be something explainable, or somehow you can explain it. Perhaps not aliens is what I'm saying, but it feels like that whatever he's saying is true, and he believes it. Whether it's true or not, but he believes it. That's how it feels like.
Okay, but what makes this one so different?
Oh goodness, this is involved. So there was a bright light in the sky. A family noticed a crash in the backyard, heard a crash. A couple family members went out to observe. Only one has spoken about it, but there is video. A 17-year-old, Angel Kenmore, said he saw a 10-foot tall creature. It was breathing. He initially said it was non-human and alien. Then he said it was a demon. Angel said he was paralyzed. He couldn't move. He was frozen. He closed his eyes and prayed it will go away. Apparently it eventually did, but after that he had nightmares, he couldn't sleep, he's been crying for over a year. Unauthorized cameras were set up around the property. All sorts of looky-loos and people showed up trying to get evidence.
Yeah.
The family had to post no trespassing signs. A year has gone by and he's just the other day, Angel came forward to talk about this. Still terrified, can't sleep, cries all the time.
Damn.
So what did authorities say at the time?
So at the time, authorities say it was caught on police body cam footage. There was a streak that went across the sky. Officials say it was a meteor. It definitely was a meteor, but that doesn't explain this 10-foot tall, alleged creature.
Yeah.
Now, just the other day, and this is...
Could it be a giraffe? People are gonna say that it was probably a giraffe.
This is disturbing. Angel spoke out again and said the family's gonna move. Because ever since then, there have been weird things going on in the house.
This is weird.
Okay, this part is new to me. I didn't hear that part in that original News Nation video, which I'll surely link you in a second, but...
For the first time in 50 years, I know that they held kind of a public forum for these UAPs.
Yeah.
Did anything come out of that?
Yeah, because lawmakers want to know what's going on now. Now, the Pentagon says, oh, there's never been any evidence of alien technology or extraterrestrial life. Yet, back in the 1940s and 50s, the Air Force had Project Blue Book. They had 13,000 sightings, all but 700 were identified. So there appears to be something. Lawmakers think the government is covering it up.
Yeah.
Lots of people
course.
interested in all of these stories. Maykay, thank you for that.
Yeah, okay, let me actually show you guys this. And real quick, guys, if you do use Twitter, Instagram, or Twitch, these are my social media. Links are always in description. ScaryAXE. Primarily, it's for the main channel, which is about gaming and memes content. It's not necessarily about that, but I'm just putting it out there just in case, okay? If this channel somehow, you never know, I don't want to say the word, but definitely check it out. Be sure to follow there as well. Hopefully we can stream in the coming days and the coming weeks over on Twitch as well. All right, let's get back to the content now, boo-boo.
His normal route from Geneva to Zurich when something highly unusual caught his eye outside the cockpit window.
Uh-oh.
As the plane passed over the beautiful Swiss Alps, the pilot spotted something that absolutely blew his mind. Take a look.
J'ai été filmé par un pilote depuis le cockpit de son petit avion le 24 avril dernier.
Petit avion, ah ouais, c'est encore liste des tabernacs. Ah ouais, c'est j'ai pété des là. Ah ouais, okay, he's speaking French. I believe French, not like Québécois. Like I'm in Montreal, Canada, so Québécois. I don't think he's speaking that way. Okay.
Alors qu'il effectuait un passage au-dessus des Alpes suisses en direction de Zurich, il a été stupéfait par cet ovni. L'aéroport de Genève ainsi que celui de Zurich n'ont rien observé sur leur radar.
In the footage, a mysterious metallic object can be seen hovering motionless in the sky right above the clouds. The UFO appeared to be disc-shaped, looking almost familiar to the classic flying saucer. Just as the plane was flying close to the UFO, almost instantly, the object shifted its orientation. Rotating from...
Maybe they just finished having dinner, maybe they paused it there, maybe two aliens were having like a honeymoon date or something, right? That maybe, you never know, right? Like you never know what was going on. Maybe they parked it, put their parking brakes on, thought that nobody would be, nobody, like skies, hello? Nobody's in the skies, right? Like, oh, come on, man. Humans, peasants cannot be in the skies, okay? So we're gonna have over time, humans, next moment, be like, hold up here, coming at you. In my plane right now, and then they had to move, man. Y'all be ruining their dates like that.
From a flat horizontal position to a vertical one, the craft began descending straight down at a steady speed. As it dropped lower, the saucer vanished into the clouds as if it is trying to hide itself from the pilot.
Crazy.
This UFO sighting is really astounding because if you look at its shape when it flips, it almost looks like a black hexagon at the bottom.
Yeah. It's insane. It just occurred to me, like, what if, for example, right, like this was not popping out and it was hidden in the, let's just say the cloud, and it was like in the path of your direction. What I'm trying to say here is collision, right? It could cause an accident as well where the plane hits the UFO, but I don't think we've ever, perhaps we did, and it has been covered up, but I'm not aware of Oh, and I never heard of a situation where a plane ram into a UFO and then the plane crashed. Okay, yeah, so far we never heard anything, and that's good. I hope it stays like that. But still, it's an insane thought, right? Because there are so many sightings, and now you gotta wonder because. How many times you are in a plane and you're flying and you don't see a UFO, but you see a lot of clouds? What if there are a lot of UFOs hiding inside the clouds? What if it's just common, it's normal, right? Obviously, you're in a plane, you cannot see inside the clouds, and also I don't think the radar would show these things, these UFOs on your radar too either, right? So it does go down. Does it just hide? Does it just stop in the clouds, or does it go even below that? We're not sure. Thank you for subscribing. If you guys are new, welcome on in.
But what I found most interesting about this
bell.
UFO is the manner in which it changed positions and descended. At first, I was expecting the UFO to descend exactly the way it was hovering above the clouds. But when it flipped and glided down vertically, honestly, it was truly compelling. I mean, I was really amazed. Hovering above the clouds in a horizontal shape to shifting into a vertical position instantly is really difficult for any aircraft or plane to do that. Even if they do it, they usually have to fly around a bit or circle down to come to a vertical position, which is almost difficult for a majority of the pilots to do so due to high G-force.
Yeah.
Not to mention, they already have to be in a flying position in the first place.
Yep.
But in this case, the object was hovering absolutely still in the air, without any movement, and when the pilot came...
There can be two things, right? Either, because like, if you put somebody, you put, for example, you, okay, let's just, you, okay, you. Don't look behind you, you. So let's just say I take you and I put you in like something, right, UFO or a plane that can defy gravity, that is, for 1 second, it's like right here, and zip, 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 zip. It can go this fast and just zigzags like we have been seeing these UFOs do. If a human is sitting there, he would just die, bro. Like, you would just literally die because of the pressure and all that going that fast. Now it's a different thing where it's like a slow burn. You go like that, and then faster. Like from slow to fast, that's understandable. But to just accelerate 0 to all of a sudden 1,000 miles. Holy shit, that's insane. And what we have been seeing these UFOs do that. And that's the part we don't know, right? Like, obviously, we don't know if there are beings inside. If they are, then does this affect them? Does the gravity affect them? The way it's like, the way that we are seeing these UFOs move, it feels like that it does not. Perhaps there is some sort of technology that they managed to get a hold of that perhaps doesn't affect. Of course, we have been seeing them defy gravity, so surely they got something that we don't. And I think if you're inside of it, I would like to believe, even if you're a human inside of these UFOs, I think you might be able to move zigzags like that. Perhaps they have a technology that makes it so you don't get the G's, you don't feel the G's, and you don't feel the gravity, and you can just go zigzag like that, even if you're a human. Or maybe it's just limited to aliens. Maybe it's just that they're used to this and it's normal for them. Yeah, maybe, perhaps.
Closer, the UFO instantly changed its position and descended slowly, completely vanishing from the site. Despite the clear footage, neither the Geneva nor Zurich airports reported any unusual targets on their radars during this incident, leaving the UFO's identity a complete mystery. The pilot's video has sparked intense debate and skepticism as viewers attempt to explain what could move and operate in such an unconventional manner. Many suggested this could be a military drone. However, considering the altitude, it seems highly unlikely.
And on top, like, you're putting that drone in the path of a plane, so that's dangerous. Like, that's very, very close. I know it doesn't look that close, but like, let's be real, it is close, right? Usually the path is clear, like they don't do that. Guys, this is that video that I was talking about. Yeah, you must check it out. You're absolutely gonna be fascinated by the story. This is that updated video on that Las Vegas UFO alien crash, whatever you want to call it, right? Check this out. On the left, we've done a whole lot of conspiracies and UFO stuff in this video on the left, okay? Check out both of these videos, conspiracies plus UFO. I got you, baby, and I'll see you right there.